I don't know how else to make of this besides us being on the bad ending. I think we fucked up here. And the worst part is we clicked the option, right? We made the choice, and then the MC did something completely different. Like, he actually did something completely different. I hate this so much. Will you miss the blue moon? Honestly, like, I think that if this is the bad ending, I think the mod just bumped down, like, in my ranking list, like, off the list. I said before this mod was my 4th favorite, but if you're gonna, like, basically give us an option, we click an option, and then the MC does something completely different, that's just a waste of our time, right? Like, I mean, like, I think this, if we are on the bad ending, and this is how this fixes up to, if this is how this sort of builds up to, right? I think this mod, like, is off my top 5 list, because that's just a waste of our time, right? Like, that's genuinely a waste of our time. Of course not, won't take me long at all. Then sure, I don't see why not. Like, and he's lying to, like, this, it's like this mod is doing everything it can, like, to get us on the bad ending, right? To force us, it's like the, not even the mod, the MC. Because the mod, you know, it's just, we click the option and we're on one route or not, right? It's like the MC's doing everything to justify this choice as a bad ending, right? I don't know. I think this, if we are indeed on the bad ending, I think this mod just got bumped down, like, off my top 5 list. Because this is just a complete waste of our time. You know, we're presented with an option. We make a choice, we make a decision, and the MC just does something completely different, which alters sort of the course of the whole game. Like, that's just a waste of our time. With the Yuri route, I had a bit of, you know, grievances regarding the bad ending, right? But it's not like he didn't do what the option was, right? But this, it's just he did something completely different, right? Awesome, thanks. I'll go get the food. I hate this so much. How could you lie to... I don't know. Like, I think the MC in the mod itself is, like, trying to justify, like, this is a bad ending, right? Like, just trying to do everything it can to shape or fix this up as a bad ending, right? Like, it's for her own good. This is retarded. Like, this is a terrible philosophy. How is this for her own... I'm actually, like, I think this, yeah, this mod, like, this sort of choice just completely ruined my sort of outlook on this mod. Like, even if we're still somehow on the good ending, the fact that we're presented with an option, we make a choice or decision, and the MC does something completely different, and just does everything in sort of, like, the worst way possible to justify it being a bad ending, that's just a waste of our time. Turntable with our food in hand. Here you go. She takes it with a smiling face, shoveling food into her mouth immediately. Hungry, I'm guessing? No. Like, I can't care about this mod. Like, I'm disassociating right now, because I know we're now on the bad ending. This has to be the bad ending. But, like, the fact, like, I just really couldn't care less at this point. I hope it stays like this. I really don't care at this point. Like, I don't. We finished up and look to the beautiful... I don't care about what the MC has to say. Ready to go? Yeah, wait, what time is it? How the hell is it already 5:20? Like, it was literally, like, they left in the morning. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't care. It's very important now. Oh, it is. I don't care. Terrible weight starts hitting my soul. It's time. As I go, I really don't care. Like, I'm disassociating. I couldn't care less. No music. A car's parked in the street. Sayori takes notice of it immediately. She knows it's her parents. Okay, so this is going to be an interaction that, you know, obviously Sayori is likely going to realize what's happening, right? Like, I don't know what else could possibly happen. That's weird. My mom's home. I wonder why. Okay, man. Like, I swear to God, we're on, there's no other sort of justification besides us being on the bad ending, and that the MC and the mod itself needs to justify that, right? Basically, the MC needs to purposely make shitty decisions, the mod needs to present him with shitty scenarios in order to make this second option a bad ending. And this entails doing something completely different than, you know, what was clicked, right? We were presented with an option, I made the decision and choice, right? To get the Sayori see a doctor. The MC did something completely different, right? Like, I'm actually, I'll be right back. Okay, I'll be here. We know he's not, right? We know he's not going to be here, because she's going to go to her parents, like, her mom specifically. Your mom's going to tell her, right? Like, ultimately, what's happening. Sayori, like, I think, like, this mod's off my top 5 list. Like, that is actually, like, the worst thing possible, right? She goes towards her house. They sit down in the car with the heavy soul still present. Like, this is just a waste of our time, right? I can't. She doesn't deserve this. This is just a waste of our time. Could I do any better, though? Yes! You know, talk to her about it. Try to get her to see a doctor on her own accord. And you'll know, once you ensure she does that, have her be the one to tell her parents, right? He actually did the worst thing he could in this scenario, right? Going off of this decision. Like, this mod's off my top 5. This was just a complete waste of our time. It was a shame, too, because both the Monica route, good and bad endings, were really good. They were done really well. The Yuri route bad ending I had some gripes with, but even then, her route was still overall good, but this is just a complete waste of our time, right? Look up, see Sayori in the car with her mom. Sayori looks at me with a puzzled expression. She must not know yet. The car drives off down the street. I anxiously wait for a text or call. I'm getting a call from Sayori. This is it. I take a deep breath and answer. Hello? MC, did you really have mail coming? No. Even though I saw this coming, I still feel sucker punch. I swear to God, there's no other sort of justification, explanation for this other than we're on the bad ending. I can't lie again. No, I didn't. Did you tell my mom? Take another deep breath. Shut up. Like, shut up. Don't even speak. Like, I can't even listen to what you lied to me. I can't even listen to, you said no doctors, you lied. I can't even, like, listen. I'm not reading what the MC has to say. I'm not reading what the MC has to say, but doctors don't make me feel safe. I'm not listening. I'm not, like, reading what the MC has to say. Like, I'm not. This is like, he's like, oh yeah, I hope this works out. I made an A+ decision right there. There's no other we have to be on the bad ending, right? There's no justification, explanation, other than we're on the bad ending. Sun clouds are perfectly placed in the sky. In my chest, I feel physical pain. You're an idiot. Is this what heartache feels like? It's what being an idiot feels like. I clutch my chest and try to ease the pain. And where's Monica? When did she come out? Monica's voice calls out from down the street. She's walking with since when? There is no other justification, explanation for this other than we're on the bad ending. I think there's no other reason. This is just a waste of our time. Just a complete waste of our time. We pick an option. We have an option or a decision, right? And we make a choice or decision. The MC does something completely different, and then himself and the mod need to justify or explain why we're on the bad ending, right? Like, that's just a waste of our time. Like, I think this mod easily, like, I was gonna consider it, I shouldn't have, like, you know, counted my chickens before I hatched, right? I should have finished the mod to determine, sort of its place in my ranking, right? I finished the Monica route, I already put it to 4, and finishing the Yuri route sort of confirmed that, right? You know, those two routes were done extremely good. Again, like I said, I had some gripes with the Yuri route bad ending, but still, overall, those two routes were done extremely well. Like, that was enough for me to consider it being, you know, the favorite mod I've played, besides, you know, the 3 mods through the characters' perspectives, right? Like, those have, like, a place in my, like, I don't know, maybe even nostalgia, but those all were really good, in my opinion. But this is just a complete waste of our time, right? You don't look okay, MC. I really don't care about what the MC has to say now. Natsuki looks around. She's looking for something. Sayori? She told me you two were hanging out today. I gotta tell them. Oh, he tells them before he tells Sayori. Okay. She's at the doctor. The doctor? Why? What's wrong? Because here's the... Well, okay, Monica's an idiot. Because she actually knows about Sayori's issues, right? Here's the thing. There's no way the mod's trying to tell us that seeing a doctor wasn't the right situation here. How the MC did it was probably the worst way you could go about it, right? The worst sort of, you know... The worst sort of execution when it came to that plan. But there's no sort of... There's no... I don't see any possible way, right? Like, there's no way they're trying to justify, like, seeing a doctor. Like, granted, under normal circumstances, right? The MC just failed miserably, like, when it came to following through, right? But there's no way it's trying to tell us that, you know, seeing a doctor is bad in this scenario. Like, if you're in Sayori's position in real life, you should probably go see a doctor, right? Or at least a psychiatrist. That's what was in Fallen Angel, right? Like, you need to get medical professional help because you're not okay. You have issues and problems that you need to solve. Like, there's no... I don't even know. It's about our situation, isn't it? Okay, so yeah, Natsuki gets it now. So, likely Monica told Natsuki. I'm not sure if Natsuki, I wasn't sure if we were made aware that Natsuki knew. I'm not sure we were. I think, no, we were, because she was the one who texted us, and that was sort of what led to the MC making the decision, right? So, Natsuki saw right through his whole charade. Slowly I nod. Doesn't she not like doctors? Because here's the thing, right? Even if she doesn't like doctors, she needs to see one, right? Because that's what's going to lead to her solving her issues and problems, right? The execution, though, what the MC basically did the exact opposite of what he should have done. She told me so. So why did she go? This is a stupid argument. Like, you don't like, what is it? You know, this is like the argument you don't like your vegetables, so you, like, shouldn't eat them. This is literally the same argument. I thought it was the best option. It was the best option. He just executed terribly, right? I'm not trying to deal with stuff like this. How did she react? She called me. Because here's the thing, right? The issue isn't that she's seen a doctor. The issue is that the MC did it in the worst way possible, right? I mean, so this isn't the issue. He's gonna say, like, oh yeah, she took it poorly. She took it poorly because, you know, he did it in the worst way possible, right? She sounded like she hated me because he did it in the worst way possible. I'd be mad if I was forced some... Like, this is actually a stupid argument on the part of these two, right? Like, I couldn't even care less about this route anymore, right? Like, because this is the issue, right? Like, there's no way they're trying to make the argument that seeing a doctor is bad in this situation. The issue was the execution. What was I supposed to do? Repeat the same stuff over and over? MC, you know you did this was good. I hate this. Like, I'm just gonna skip through the rest of the ending, but I think we should leave. Guys. Oh, those two. I'm actually, like, I couldn't care less about this route anymore. Like, they're making this the bad ending, right? Because obviously, like, the same thing happened in Yuri's route. When the MC went to go find Yuri on Yuri's route, right? Ultimately, Monica, Natsuki, and Sayori just left him, right? Because they assumed he was, like, crazy, insane stalker, right? Because, well, he was. But the issue is they're trying to apply that in this scenario, too. Say, like, oh, them leaving him, that sort of signifies, you know, you're on the bad route. Or I'm actually, like this is just a complete waste of our time. She just has to be okay. I don't care what it takes. Look at my phone, 7:30. Screw it, I'm sleeping now. This is just, okay, so is the mod going into the next day then? I close my eyes, tears still streaming down my face. You're an idiot. Like, this is just a complete waste of our time here. Wait, what? I'm in the scene. Okay, so I was about to say, is this Sayori's POV? But no, it's just the MC. Where's everyone? Good question. Beach. Sayori sent a very short and cold text, but I still want to see her. Seems she wants to see you. Okay, thanks, Subconscious. Oh yeah, you're a thing. Screw YouTube. Listen, like, Subconscious needs to reason with me here, right? Like, let's look at this option we're presented with it. Just keep talking to her, see a doctor. Fairly straightforward options. We made a choice and decision to see a doctor because it's like, oh, yeah, that's the right thing in this scenario. And I was saying how this is a false dichotomy. He can still talk to her, right? And get her to see a doctor at the same time, right? That would just be something on top of what he's doing, because clearly he's of help. But it doesn't hurt to see a doctor. And then he did something completely different, like, right? You know, he did something completely different, and then just, you know, probably did it, and he went about it the worst way possible. Like, there's no other way to put it except, you know, we made the choice decision, right? He did something completely different, and then he went about it the worst way possible, right? There's no other way to look at it. Whatever, let's just go. Okay, there she is. Okay, there we go. What is she? What do you mean, what is she? Human. Sayori, what are you doing? Suddenly she starts crying. Sayori, what's wrong? She runs into the water, dies, drowns. What is she doing? Drowning? I'm not sure, but does she usually go out that far? She's drowning. Turn back to the water. She's getting further than where I can even stand. She's drowning. Sayori, take off towards the water. Feel the ice cold water, but I don't care. Hypothermia, potentially. There she is. Dies. What? You were hit by a wave. It hit you pretty hard. Okay, thanks, Subconscious. Wait. I swim my head around, scanning the entire area. Where's Sayori? Drowning? Hypothermia? The panic in my mind amplifies as I look around frantically. Sayori. Small waves come ashore, hitting me over and over. I'm standing still, trying to find her. Sayori. Couldn't care less. Like, I don't care about this route anymore. Can't hear the waves anymore. My eyesight starts to fade with sound. He dies instead. Like, I genuinely can't care about this route anymore. Like, okay, so it does go Sunday. I think that's pretty interesting. So we missed the whole Blue Moon event. I think we're on the bad end. Like, this is just a waste of my time at this point. Okay, apparently it's like the middle of the night. I'm on the floor. Just dies. Let's see, did she... I look at the clock on the wall. 5 a.m. It's actually pretty early. Like, this... well, not early enough to, like, where it's, like, the middle of the night. But, like, early as in waking up, right? So... but yeah, I mean, honestly, this, like, I couldn't care about this route anymore. This is just a complete waste of my time. Wave of Warrior urges me to pull out my phone, text Sayori. Hey, are you okay? As soon as I hit send, I realized how stupid what I just said is. Why would she be okay? You lied and sent her away. Like, this mod's trying to make it seem as though seeing a doctor in and of itself is the wrong decision. Seeing a doctor in and of itself is probably the best thing, right? The issue is, you know, how we went about it. Because with, you know, Monica and Sayori, or Monica and Natsuki really trying to make him feel guilty for having her see a doctor. Her seeing the doctor in and of itself isn't the issue. It's how he went about it. They don't know about that. They just assumed, oh, he had her see a doctor. That's a terrible thing. No, he lied and manipulated her, like, basically betrayed her. In that only ended up entailing seeing a doctor, right? That's the issue. Wasn't it in of itself, right? Seeing a doctor in and of itself. That's the right decision here, right? The issue was how he went about it. Feel a cold metallic presence on my chest. Phone. I see a dog tag. Oh, slowly I bring it close and read it. Marak, my love, my hero. My heart pounds with these 6 words. Some hero I am. But it had to be done. You're an idiot, right? It did, just not the way you did it. Even if it hurts now, it'll get better. I weakly reassure myself. I just don't see how we cannot be on the bad ending. Like, I'm throwing that out there. I need to just rest more. Okay. Back to Dreamland later in the day. Thanks. Okay, so what time is it? My eyes on the clock again. 1 p.m. Maybe I slept a little too long. You're a freaking idiot. Like, she could be dead by this point, right? I mean, let's see if Sayori's responded. Nothing. Not even a text. Damn it. I slowly get to my feet and go upstairs. See, I changed into a fresh set of clothes and try to feel better about myself. Just try to enjoy today. Okay. Like, but I guess the assuming, like, her mom didn't do something stupid like leave her, right? Like, she should theoretically be alive, which is just the bare baseline minimum, right? So, okay, Monica texted me. If you can, meet us at school ASAP. Us, I assume it's her, Natsuki. Like, Yuri's just straight up not part of this route anymore. Like, for what? Just come on. We'll explain. Is he really gonna, like, ask questions given what he told them yesterday? Like, he should just know, okay, yeah, this is obviously about the situation, right? I sigh and find no reason not to go. Let's just get this over with. That's why I'm saying, like, why would he not go? Like, there's no reason. He obviously knows it's about the situation. I step into the empty halls and look around for Monica. Monica? She's gonna be somewhere, right? No response. Where are they? Club? We're in the club room. Figures. That's why I'm like, why didn't you just check that first? Yuri's here too. Okay, that's interesting, right? Because Yuri just straight up hasn't been a part of this route. We literally haven't seen her in like 3 or 4 days, right? Like in-game time, right? So, or within the in-game context. So we can assume, I think we can assume all of these 3 are, you know, up to date in terms of knowledge. Like Monica and Natsuki probably filled Yuri in, and obviously they have new sort of knowledge for us, right? Okay, you made it. Is she still at the yes? He doesn't know this though. He doesn't know because she hasn't I hate the MC so much. Where is she? None of you are They didn't even. I hate this situation so much. Like, I can't believe there's. Like, we have to be on the bad ending. There's no other way this makes sense, right? Like, given just how the MC did something completely different from what we, like, you know, chose. And then, like, sort of went about it in the worst way possible, right? And now, like, these 3 making stupid decisions. The doctor for a depression. Yuri jumps from shock. I know. But I think... Because here's the thing. They're going to make it seem as though seeing a doctor was the bad decision, right? The bad... Like, sort of, that was the bad choice. A doctor in and of itself is the good choice, right? The issue is how he went about it. How is she doing? Have you heard? No. Nothing since yesterday. We've been worried since you told us yesterday. Okay, so these 3 don't know anything new. Well, Yuri she doesn't even know what's going on, right? These 2 don't know anything new from the conversation yesterday, the interaction. But I think it was the best. Are you sure, MC? Why is he trying to justify his decision here? The decision's said, done. There's no reason for him to do that, right? They should be more concerned about Sayori. Yes, I'm sure. You don't sound so sure. I couldn't care less about them talking about the MC's decision. I take an R alongside for answering. Honestly, I'm not sure. And they're trying to make it seem as though just that was a poor decision, having her see a doctor. They're trying to make it seem as though like this bottom choice in and of itself is a bad decision. It's not. How he went about it was the worst way possible. These questions overwhelm me in my current state of mind. Who was that? Sayori's mom. The doctor just finished his evaluation. She's staying here for mental rehab. Okay, there's no other... We're on the bad ending, right? This is basically confirmation. I mean, just throwing that out there. 3 weeks? I'm afraid so. It's a lot worse than they expected. The MC's a freaking idiot here. Like, he's actually an idiot. Like, this is just a waste of my time. Like, this route's a waste of my time. Say you could start visitation next weekend. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Pick up to see 3 faces waiting explanation. Just show them the text. She's not coming back for 3 weeks. 3 weeks? Is it that bad? No. They're just being careful, right? Apparently so. Jesus. I'll say if things like this are taken very seriously. Well, I mean, yeah, because here's the thing. We know Yuri's dealing with Libitina right now, right? Given her route. We know Libitina's a thing she's dealing with. So she kind of knows, like, oh, okay, yeah, she has her own demons she's fighting. Monica, we know sort of, she's got her own issues and problems regarding sort of, you know, her status and position, right? And also sort of the club, given how much it means to her. It likely pains her more than anyone else to see Sayori like this. Like, and then Natsuki, obviously, will deal with her issues when we get to her route, right? But we can assume she's still dealing with the same issues that she normally has, right? Her best chance of recovery lies where she is now. Thanks, Yuri. I need to hear that. She smiles at me, giving me a brief relaxation. Can we do anything at this point? Nope. All we can do is hope right now. Everything is out of our power. So I guess the question at this point is, you know, okay, what's going to happen? It's not just going to end right now, right? There's got to be some time skip, something to happen, right? But is that enough? I don't think we have a choice. You don't. Like, I'm not sure what the MC's... The MC, like... Because here's the thing, right? What the MC should have done, you know, talk to her about seeing a doctor. You know, get her consent, right? Like, talk her into that, right? Because eventually she'll need to, and I hate to say it like this, but bend to his will, right? Eventually she'll need to see it, right? If it's for the sake of their relationship. Then she goes to a doctor, they together get an evaluation, right? Like, the MC's there present, and then they, like, hear sort of the results. And then the MC has Sayori relay that information to her mom on her own accord. Like, that's what he should have done. Like, that's, you know, instead, he just does basically the opposite, right? Hearing her say that sends a terrible sensation down my spine. I'm going home. I'll see you all tomorrow. MC, we want to help you through this. I don't care about the MC at this point, right? How? By taking your mind off this whole thing. We have a movie for you. Sayori told us you like these kind. Like, what movie? Wait, what? So, what? Do these 3 have, like, a projector? Like, I don't know. Why are we all here? She holds up Infinity War. Infinity War. She never forgot. Just let us try. Alright. We all turn to the door. I start my journey home. Because here's the thing, right? The MC doesn't need to cut off ties with these 3 just because Sayori's in a bad state. If anything, what they're doing is actually, or what they're proposing is likely what he should be doing, taking her mind off Sayori. Like, he should spend time with these 3, ensure that, you know, everything's fine and dandy. Because, right, if the MC just, like, you know, cuts ties with these 3, then the club likely dies. And Sayori comes back, and the MC's like, oh yeah, the club is dead, I'm no longer friends with any of them. Like, that's not what Sayori would want to hear upon meeting the MC, right? The MC should... These 3 are actually right in this scenario, right? He should take his mind off it, ensure that the club is stable, ensure that their sort of, you know, relationships or ties are stable, right? So that when Sayori comes back, it's a normal environment, as opposed to just the MC be like, oh yeah, the club doesn't exist and they all hate each other. Like, that'd be the worst thing for Sayori to come back to. The whole group followed me the whole way home. If only Sayori were here. Yeah, if only you didn't lie to her. I unlock the door and we all walk inside. Let's see, make yourself at home. Just start the movie whenever. She puts the movie in and I dim the lights. Okay. Just fade away. The movie starts up. I feel less lonely for a time being. Okay. Movie ends with a heartbreaker. If anything, I feel worse than it did before. Like the movie ends with like Thanos snapping everyone, right? But you know, like that's a good thing, right? Like he did Thanos was the good guy. I mean, I go turn on the lights. Can we see? Okay, there. Obviously, they can tell I'm not okay right now. I didn't know it ended like that. Well, I don't know. You know, It was like, here's the thing though, right? Like, Thanos should have won, right? He did nothing wrong. Like, unironically. Don't worry about it. I know you all meant well. I just gotta rest. Like, I'm sorry, but I just have to. MC, are you sure you're okay? To be honest, I'm not sure. Like, I don't care about what the MC has to say here. It's not healthy to tackle things like this alone. I'm just like, I'm just like, I can't, couldn't care less about what the MC has to say. I guess they just left. You're an idiot. My soul's still heavy. My body begs me to retire for now. I guess I have to. Like, I hope he dies. Like, I genuinely hope he dies. Until you're distressed. Thanks, subconscious. Sorry you're going through this. I'm not. Like, you put it all on the line. You don't even know if it'll pay off. He did. Like, here's the thing, right? No one's gonna argue what the MC did was right. But again, that doesn't mean seeing the doctor in and of itself was the wrong choice. The issue was how he went about it, and I'm just gonna keep saying this. Honestly, we have to be on the bad ending, right? Like, there's no way. There's no way. I don't even care about the subconscious, right? Like, wait, what? Hold on. Just look forward to next weekend. Visit her then. Isn't it supposed to be... Wait. That doesn't make sense, though, right? Isn't it supposed to be 3 weekends? Aren't we supposed to see her in, 3 weeks? Wait, Saturday night, wasn't it just Sunday? Yeah, it was literally just Sunday. It's Sunday, right? Yeah, so it's next Saturday, right? Like, I mean, I don't know why I got up. I guess my body just wanted to do that. So, it's not the Saturday. Okay, so it's a week after, right? Because, yeah, we did make it to Sunday. And that was, yeah, because Saturday evening was when he had Sayori go see the doctor. And then he, like, conked out, right? And then he woke up, met at school with everyone else the next day. Yeah, so I just needed to figure that out. Clock reads 11:30. Shit. Might as well get up. It's obvious I'm not sleeping anytime soon. My first instinct is to check my phone. Nothing from Sayori. Okay. I stay in the desk chair, my eyes staring into the night. I hope you're okay. It's fine. They know what they're doing. Flashback to Tag's words. Hero. Rock. Love. Terrible heartache surfaces. I put my hand on my head to try and reduce the pain. Jesus. This is really taking a toll on me. But not as much as her. He's an idiot. I'm weak. You are. I'm no hero. You're a failure. Like, am I even worthy of love at this point? Not really. Who is it? Phone line up the room. Who's texting at 11:30? That's what I was saying. I looked down and see another text from her mom. They said she'll be okay, but it's going to be a long rehab. No shit, right? They pour on heavy antidepressants, though. Yippee, drugs. That's a price we just have to pay, I suppose. Sorry, but it just seemed like you needed to know. It's fine. Thank you for letting me know. Let's see. I dropped my phone to the floor and look up. She's gonna be okay. I feel more tears coming. Waves of relief hit me. I feel happy for once. I can't believe it. She's gonna be her old self again. You sure about that, dog? Because here's the thing, right? He remembers back to her list at 8 years old. She was dealing with those problems then. He's looking at this the wrong way. This is herself. There is no old self. She is herself. She's too strong. Collapse back into the bed. Suddenly fatigue hits me. I get to see her next Sunday. So not this Sunday. So the week after Sunday. It appears time will tell us the rest. How do I know? I know one thing, and it's all we need to know. Everything is out of your control now. We know this, right? Like, I'm first visit day. So not 1 week later. Okay, so, well, technically it hasn't been 3 weeks, but still. It's only been 2. I wake up with a foreign sense of purpose. I get to see her today. I really missed her. And today, I get to see how far she's come. I roll out of bed and change into some decent clothes. Text her mom to verify that I can come. The doctor said she's clear to have visitors now, so come whenever you can. She's talked a lot about you. On my way. My legs carry me as fast as they can to the stairs and out the door. Okay, I assume we're going to the Sunday breeze. It's like a pleasant wind. I was gonna say, I assume we're going to the same hospitals, as that we saw in, I think, did we see the hospital in Yuri's route? I'm not entirely sure. I think we saw in the Monica route bad ending, right? Because we literally died there, so this day it's perfect. Pull up my phone and text the R's. The doctor said we can start visitation with Sayori. They all text back as if on command. So he's still in touch with all of them. That's good. Because I was going to say, like, if he cuts ties with them for some stupid reason, then Sayori's like, oh, what happens to the R's? And he needs to be like, oh yeah, the club died and we're no longer friends. Like, thank God. That is good news. I smile at the phone. Surely they are as happy as I am. My mind focuses again on getting to the doctor. I can't keep her waiting. Okay, so we're here. I find the desk to get a room number. Sayori? Yeah, nurse looks down at the computer, looks back up at me. Room 135, down the hall and to the right. Thank you. Turn away from the desk and walk down the hall. I come to the door. My heart is racing. Just open it. Like, it's not that hard of a decision. Yes? Can I come in? No. Her response isn't as enthusiastic as I expected, but I don't care right now. So yeah, walking into here looking out the window. The sight of her makes my heart surge. Hey. Hey. How's it been? You know, how's it going, right? It's been a lot. But I can't say that it hasn't been working. Her voice still sounds uneasy. Hopped up on those antidepressants. Are you sure? Yeah, it's helping, right? See? Her sudden burst of joy throws me off. Bipolar. Every now and then, a rain cloud comes. But eventually, they go away. Other than those, I should be fine. You don't know how happy I am to hear that, Sayori. Also, we know, again, confirmation. No, we actually saw this from Monika's perspective in the bad ending, right? Like, this, apparently, now this game canonically this mod canonically takes place in, like, prior to 2010. I told them they could come. Is that okay? Yeah, I love my friends. Of course, that's why I'm like, the MC shouldn't cut ties with them, because that was the worry, right? Seeing her like this, it warms my heart. Even if the antidepressants account for some of this. Well, I'm really happy you're coming back to yourself. What have I missed at the club and school? School has been school. Nothing new. Wow, thanks. The club has asked about you every day. We really have just talked about you this past week. How's it going to be when you come back and all? Can't wait to go back. But I have a couple more weeks here. Again, we know it's for safety purposes. They have to make sure that it won't resurface again. It sounds like a purge. The way she said purge, it sounds like she doesn't want that. I mean, that's essentially what it is. The doctor enters the room. I hate to say this, but she is due for rehab right now. So the R3 didn't even make it, right? I have to ask you to leave, son. Is it actually his son? It's like, actually the MC's dad. Already? Yes, sir, I understand. The R3 never even showed up, right? Don't worry, I'll be back before you know it. Bye, MC. Bye, Sayori. Rush past the doctor and exit the room. Let's see. So the R3 didn't even make it. I take it you just visited her? Yep. Wait, what do you mean she, like, takes it, right? Can you meet up with me? I need to know how she's doing. Okay, so this is Monika to the MC directly. Sure, I'll be downtown. Alright, see you there. That's weird. Why didn't she just ask over text? She literally did, right? Oh, like, this is something that, like, this is something that you would meet in person for, right? Like, you wouldn't text over this, right? Because you want to have a genuine conversation, right? Whatever, it gives me something to do. Okay, so I post up on a court waiting for Monika. 20 minutes pass. Where the hell is she? MC. Sorry, I got caught up at home. Okay. Don't sweat it. I've got nowhere to be. But on to why we're here. How is she now? She's better. You can definitely tell a difference. She has a few sad moments, but they've definitely receded a lot. That's really good. Yeah, I definitely needed to see her better. I'm still a bit uneasy, but not as much as before. Problems can't be fixed in a day, MC. I guess that's true, but still, I worry every now and then. That's just natural, especially for someone in your position. Yeah, I just want her to be okay. Just trust that she's in good hands. Okay, I'll try. She looks down at her phone. I hate to say it, but I have to get home. This was like a whole waste of time. Like, I thought they were gonna have an actual conversation, do stuff. But like, don't sweat it. I'll see you at school. Okay, bye. See you around. She goes off down the road with a radiant smile. I have good friends. My phone tells me it's almost 4. Damn, time flies. I need to get home. I wonder when this route's gonna end. I go back to see her in a week. I don't think I have time during school days. I feel slight defeat, but still hold my head high. I'm honestly, the couch gives my legs a break from all this walking. I need this. I feel my mind start to shut down. It's a little early for this. Fuck it. I'm tired. Okay, it's literally like not even nighttime. Like, the MC sleep schedule is fucked up. Because I'm genuinely curious as to how this ends. Because now it's like, time skips. Like, this last week sucked. Look over at the clock. 5 p.m. How long did I sleep? I never slept hang until I had another thought. But I can go see Sayori. Like, he literally slept until 5 p.m. Like, that's actually terrible. I hop out of bed with a boatload of energy. Hastily, I put on some shorts and a shirt. Let's go. Let's see. Back again? It's literally been like 3 weeks. Like, what do you mean again? So, same room. Awesome, thank you. It's before I knock, before I enter. Come in. She good? Hey Sayori. How have you been? Great. Doctors see no problems. That's great. Just 1 more week. Yep. But you came at a bad time. I show her a puzzled expression. I'm due for rebound and have in 15 minutes. Why does he always do this? Why did he even show up at like 5 p.m.? Why did he sleep in till 5 p.m.? Oh, I accidentally slept the whole day. Accidentally? Good so you haven't changed. Haha, very fine. How does he go to like sleep at like 5 p.m. and wake up at, like, that's literally sleeping 24 hours. Like, well, we can't wait for you to get back. You're telling me. This is quite boring, really. I can imagine, but you still text us. So can't, like, why would you even say this though? That's the best part. The doctor steps in. I'll be on my way now. See you next week, Sayori. Bye. Every day with her, my heart feels a little bit better. One more week. I'm already counting the days. For the first time in weeks, I genuinely laugh. I step inside my house, a goofy smile still plastered on my face. Plop down to my bed. 7. That's late enough. He was literally up for 2 hours. Like, come on. Like, come on. Seriously? Like, dude, the people who made this mod must have been, like, aliens. Like, don't understand human sleep schedule. Like, genuinely. I mean, he was literally up for 2 hours. Hey again, thanks subconscious, dude. I just have to get used to this. Pretty much, why am I here? Just making sure it's okay. She'll still be dealing with it even after she comes home. They don't cure it, they just take its power away. Guess that's true. All you have to do is see her that last day before, and it should right itself from there. Just gotta make it Saturday. Both of you do. It's a war on 2 fronts, and it's not over till it's over. I have faith we'll make it. Alright. Well, that's all from me. See you around. Okay, bye. I think the subconscious is the MVP player here. Like, actually, next Saturday. I'm kind of... Like, No, I'm pushing through. Like, because I looked at the time. It's 30 minutes in this part. I just gotta get to the ending. Looks like it's coming down out there. Whatever. I still have to see Sayori. She dead? I roll out the bet and point some close. She dead? Like, there's no other way they would be showing this background if something bad didn't happen. Force of habit makes me text her mom to let her know I'm coming. I'm on my way for today's visit. No response? Now, whatever. Or is this a dream sequence? But this shouldn't be a dream sequence because he already had his interaction with the subconscious. I walk to the door. This rain's gonna suck. The bad ending, as anticipated, is coming down on me. This is literally the rain that was in the Monica route bad ending. My visibility is limited the whole way there. I actually hate this so much. I'm dripping with water as I step in the building. So nice to get out of that. I look to the desk. Nobody's there. Down the hall. I see these 3 familiar faces. Hey guys, you all here see Sayori? They don't say anything, and only Monica acknowledges me. We need to talk, MC. She dead? Her tone's cold, like something's bothering her. She dead? Okay, what about? She dead? Just sit down. She dead? I comply with a serious sense of anxiety. She dead? Sayori can't see visitors today. She dead? I feel a deep sense of fear creeping into my soul. She's dead? Monica takes off down the hall. Dead? Yuri, she's dead? Someone tell us. Please, someone tell the MC. Natsuki, what on earth's going on? She's dead? The fear intensifies. She fooled us all. What are you talking about? She's dead. What do you mean fooled? Like, you know, she fooled the doctors too, right? I feel a tap on my shoulder. I turn around and face the doctor. You deserve an explanation. She's dead, right? I'll have to make it quick. Thank you. She's dead. Tell him she's... I actually hate this so much. We're actually on the bad ending. Like, I'm sorry, son. Your friend didn't wake up. She overdosed on antidepressants. Feel a spike go through my heart. What? I actually hate how this is the bad ending. How this happened? I'm sorry, but I've got to go to work. He's like, alright, I'm gonna head out. The doctor starts walking away. How did this happen? I scream at him as he walks down the hall. He doesn't look back. This can't be. Like, come on, at least give an explanation as to why she's... Because it wasn't... That doesn't imply she committed suicide, right? You know. So, then the question is, okay, how? How did this? There we go. Like, honestly, okay. No, not like this. I fall to the floor. My legs feel dead. So, yeah, the bad ending, right? Every bit of hope in my soul and crushed. This isn't happening. I'm stuck to the ground, crying my eyes out. She can't be gone. She's so happy. Yeah, sure, right? Like, you know, what? She left you something. What was it? Left us what? Don't care. I really don't care. Nazi's holding a sheet of paper. Sayori's handwriting. This is the last thing she wrote. So it's a will. It's to you. Take the full chew from her trembling hand. Sayori. Because anytime we get a poem, that signifies the end of the route, right? I'm so sorry, the rain clouds. They came back. They never left me. I know you wanted to help me, but this is unbearable. Like, why didn't she finish? Oh, presumably she was already overdosed while she was writing this then, right? Sayori, you can't be. I'm so sorry, MC. She drops to my level and hugs me. Like, I really don't care. Like, no, she's not gone, right? It's just a dream sequence, right? Like, totally. Like, feel no emotion. Honestly, he should just, like, off himself right now. Like, because he's... Like, what does the nurse have to say? Oh my, is it really Snotski? What? I'm sorry to say this, but it's very late. And we literally just got up. Like, the MC's, I don't even know. Sense of anger wells up. I managed to contain it. Yes, ma'am. Stand up, Natsuki, follow suit. Let's go, Natsuki. Rain's still pouring down. I'm gonna go home, Natsuki. Is that a good idea? I just need to lay down. Honestly, like, please just off himself. Like, genuinely. She doesn't say anything. Rain camouflages our tears. Pull her into one last embrace. I'll see you when I see you. I'll see you in the afterlife. Be safe. It's a terrible world out there. Walk to the house. The rain's the only thing to be heard. Like, off himself, please. Oh, for whatever reason. I don't know. Drop to the bedroom floor. As soon as I saw this, like, as soon... Hold on. Let me freaking... Like, as soon... Move the cursor out of the way. As soon as I saw this background, I knew, yeah. You know, I think we are on the bad ending. Like, this is... It wasn't supposed to be this way. Why did I make her go? Making her go wasn't the wrong decision. Right? The way he went about it. Because let's put it this way, right? He went about it the worst way. So you can't blame her suicide solely on her having seen a doctor. Inherently her seeing a doctor. Because ultimately, but then again, there's like no way this... Because here's the issue, right? Because it's been so long since he had her see the doctor, right? You know, that's sort of a non-factor. Because given the last 2 meetings we had with her, we knew she was in pretty good shape, right? But here's the issue, right? Because then the issue is, what does he do differently? Like, just talking to her, right? I don't know. Like, honestly, I couldn't even care less. Like, this is just a waste of my time. I'm the true evil. Go off yourself, please. Like, shut my eyes, hoping that this terrible nightmare ends. Just a dream sequence, trust me, right? Why here? Of all places. Why does my mind take me back here? The door shuts behind me, but no one's in the room. I can't believe it. She's gone. Okay, thanks, subconscious. But you're here for a reason. Torment? Yeah. Remembrance. We don't dread those who are gone. We love them for the impact they had. I know you may not understand now, but eventually you will. For now, just rest. It's been a long day. So, is she supposed to die regardless? I don't even know where this is going at this point, right? 2 weeks later. Saturday morning. Well, thanks. Oh. I slowly open my eyes. The night's still. How is it morning? Oh, another sleepless night. Oh, wow, thanks. 12:30 a.m. That's not even that late, really. I can't sleep. I might as well go on a walk. Take my bag and go to my parents' room. Where is it? Where's what? I find what I'm looking for. Bingo. I only grab a pen and piece of paper. That's all I need. So what route are we on? We don't know at this point. I need to get out of here. I thought it was the bad ending, but if she was going to die regardless, then maybe not the case, right? I make my way to the city limits and find the path to the woods. I just need to go until I find it, right? Find the ending. I journey for what seems like hours. At 4 a.m., I turn around and look at the city behind me. I'm like, what was he doing journeying for hours? Okay, so... Nope, we're on the bad ending. This music, like, that's what it signifies. So... So, yeah, this is just, I don't know, background, landscape, scenery. Like, so, yeah, this is the first... Hold on, this is actually really nice. There we go. Like, yeah, we haven't seen this background before. This is the first time this custom background was ever used. And this is taken... So, it was never even used in the art part, just this one. Look up to the star-speckled sky. Take a deep breath and talk to the empty void around me. I know you're gone. It's been 2 weeks since. Just never thought you'd be gone so soon. Tears stream down my face. I miss you every day. Not a day goes by where I don't think about you. Think about. Stagger with my words. Think about how I could have saved you. But you don't want me to live like that. You want me to enjoy my life. But when you left, my life lost meaning. You gave me life. I just wish it didn't cost you yours. You gave me purpose, a soul, friends, meaning. And I gave you nothing. Your impacts stay with us every day. I stopped. Tears take away my ability to speak. I learned what friendship and love should be. No one else could have taught me that. You may not be with me, but I'll find my way back to you. We miss you every day. School shut down for 3 days after you left us. Wait, what? Okay, presumably, I don't know. When you left me. I unzip my bag and pull out the iron from my parents' room. Dad kept this in his nightstand. Told me to use it if anyone broke in. It's a freaking gun. He's gonna off himself right here. Like, I mean, that's what else could it be, right? The revolver, cold and heavy. Is it even loaded? This can be our ending. Wow, thanks. Good job. Good on you, MC. I did this to you. I just wish I could have saved you. What? Okay. I'm gonna end it here. I didn't think... So really, we have a third choice. So how many endings are in the Sayuri route? I guess the question now is, if we clicked the top option, will it work its way back here? I don't even know. I'm gonna end it. It's already been 45 minutes. I assumed I was just trying to go until the end, but now that we have another choice, that's so interesting. I'm gonna end it here. I don't even, yeah, so, yep, yes, that's it for this one. See you in the next one.